In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, the wisdom of Alan Watts offers a breath of fresh air, a reminder to step back, breathe, and see life through a different lens. Alan Watts, a philosopher, writer, and speaker, was a master at distilling complex ideas into simple yet profound insights. His teachings, deeply rooted in Eastern philosophy, challenge us to rethink how we perceive reality, our place in the universe, and the meaning of life itself. In this video, we will journey through some of Alan Watts's most memorable quotes, exploring the wisdom they contain and how they can inspire us to live more fully, more freely, and more connected to the present moment. Let these words be a guide, a reminder that life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple, and yet everybody rushes around in a great panic as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. Alan Watts invites us to reflect on a simple, yet often forgotten truth. The mere fact of being alive is already a miracle. In our constant pursuit of something more, we forget that life itself is the goal. There is nothing to achieve beyond simply being. You are the universe experiencing itself. With these words, Watts reminds us that we are not separate entities from the world around us. Rather, we are the universe becoming aware of itself through our lives, our emotions, and our experiences. In every moment, the entire universe is present within us. Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. Often, in our attempts to solve our problems, we only stir them up further. Watts teaches us that sometimes the best solution is simply to wait, to let things settle on their own. Like muddy water, our minds clear when we stop agitating them. No valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. Watts warns us of the dangers of living too much in the future. If we are not fully present now, our plans for the future will be built on shaky foundations. Only those who are grounded in the present can build an authentic future. Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. Watts challenges us to see life with more lightness. Perhaps much of our suffering comes from taking everything too seriously. If we could view life as a game, we might free ourselves from many of our burdens. The more a thing tends to be permanent, the more it tends to be lifeless. In this reflection, Watts speaks to the value of change. He reminds us that life is in constant motion, and that trying to make everything permanent can stifle the very vitality of life. Impermanence is what makes life vibrant and meaningful. Life is not a problem to be solved, but an experience to be had. This quote invites us to shift our perspective. Life is not a series of obstacles to overcome, but an adventure to be lived. When we stop seeing life as a problem, we can finally begin to enjoy the experience. Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. Watts highlights the absurdity of trying to rigidly define ourselves. Our identity is fluid, constantly evolving. Attempting to capture it in a definition is futile, like trying to bite your own teeth. We are much more than a simple label. To have faith is to trust yourself to the water. When you swim, you don't grab hold of the water, Because if you do, you will sink and drown. Instead, you relax and float. With this powerful metaphor, Watts teaches us the true nature of faith. It's not about desperately holding on, but about letting go and trusting the process. Just like in water, it's only when we relax that we can truly float. This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you're doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play. The secret of life, according to Watts, is to live in the present with all of our being. When we stop viewing our activities as work and see them as play, we can truly appreciate every moment. The words of Alan Watts invite us to deep reflection, to a vision of life that is lighter, more fluid, and more aware. In each quote, there is a pearl of wisdom that helps us navigate the complexities of existence with greater serenity and understanding. Which of these words touched your heart today?
We hope you found these quotes insightful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.